Good morning, guys. I'm Coach Keenan, and as you guys may know, I'll be demonstrating and explaining a session that I'll be taking for the Merrifield Soccer Boys on Saturday coming up. Basically, the goal for the session is to get them out of that holiday mode that they've been in. As you may know, they haven't been to training in quite some time due to COVID, and I basically just want to have a cardiovascular session, good running in, get their heart rates up, make sure that they feel what fitness feels like again, just to bring them back onto the level that we need them for the rest of the season if it does continue. So we'll be starting off with the warm-up. The warm-up will be pretty simple. I call it a FIFA warm-up. I'll shortly demonstrate that soon. That usually takes about 10 minutes. From the warm-up, we're going to go straight into a 10-minute run. That's drill 1 of the session, the 10-minute run. After that, we'll give them a 2-minute break. Thereafter, we'll go into fartlek training. As you guys may know, fartlek training is very it's very crucial with the cardiovascular component. You get your rest in, you get your sprint in, and you get a jog in. So it works all different energy systems while doing one training modality. So with that, all you do is around half a field, which I will do. Around half a field, you walk one half, you jog the other half, you sprint the other half, then you walk and you continue the process. Then for the third drill, I'll be modifying everything, modifying it from the fartlek training. What I'll do is, instead of doing a fartlek component, I'm sure by now they'll be very tired of running, very tired of the cardiovascular component, and they would need something to uplift them, to get them more intrigued, more involved in the session. Obviously, we haven't been able to introduce any soccer balls or anything during the session. So what I'll be doing is I'll be adding a soccer ball at the session and a competition component to that, which will help them focus, which will help them be a little bit more uplifted during the session. So what I'll do is I'll divide them. So if, say for instance, there is 5 participants, which in this case it is, I'll divide them 3-2, or 3-2, and then I'll make the one run again on the other side. I'll make one team stronger on purpose for that case. And what I'll be doing is I'll be creating 2 blocks, 20 meters times 4, or however it may be. And what I'll be doing is I'll be doing the same fartlek training, but now I'll be doing it with a soccer ball. So what you do is you, instead of walking, running, jogging, now you have to do it as fast as you can around that block with the soccer ball, and whoever finishes it first, of course they sit down, and then the last one to complete that will be the loser. And then what the loser will be doing is that they'll have to do an extra fartlek. So now, for me to demonstrate this in context and to show you guys, okay, so I'll be starting off with the warm-up. Okay, so the warm-up is pretty simple, guys. The warm-up, I call the warm-up a FIFA warm-up. FIFA warm-up. So it's a FIFA warm-up. Okay. So there's 5 exercises that I usually do. So I usually set up about 4 cones. So cone here, cone here, cone here, cone here. Okay. So the people will start here. So what they do is from this cone to this cone, from this cone to this cone. What they do is they jog from this cone to that cone. They jog back. When they get back, what they do is they go high knees. They come back. From there to there again, what they do is, this is in continuous motion up and down to the cone and back. High knees come back. Once they come back, they'll do butt kicks. Then they'll come back. Then they'll have a full out sprint. They'll come back. Now, this is more sports specific. So what I do is I add in something that will help them during the session as well, sports specific, but it's also to get them pretty warm, get the blood flowing and everything. So what I'll do is, after they do the butt kicks, after the sprint, they'll come back, they'll be here again, they'll face one side, they'll jump, they'll head the ball, pretending that they're hitting the ball, jump to the middle, head, jump to the side head. As soon as they land, they boom, sprint all the way back to the same cone at the end, and then they'll come back. Once they're done there, they can do their dynamic stretches. So the most important thing that I try to focus on, activating the glutes, the hamstrings, to ensure that make sure that the muscles are activated before the session begins. Okay, so moving on from the warm-up, we get into drill 1. Drill 1's pretty simple. Drill 1's a 10-minute run at 60%. With that, it's very important I try to keep them together to make sure that no one's leaving anyone behind, no one's feeling isolated, there's no weak links within the team. But if so, we try to encourage them, we try to make them follow each other, try to push each other during a training session. Okay, moving on to drill 2. Drill 2 is shock fartlek training. Okay, so with drill 2 fartlek training, as I said, it will be, sorry you guys can't see properly, it will be around this whole half a field. So as I said, from one corner, which is there, to there, what we'll do is we'll walk. From this corner to this corner, what we'll do is we'll jog. From this corner to this corner, what we'll do is full out sprint. Okay, and then it's a walk again. Okay, then you continue the process. Once you get to the walk, you count that as one. That's one being done now. So we do that 5 times in a row. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That counts as one. You do that twice now. But between once you get to the second chance of doing it, we're going to take a 2-minute break just to make sure that we don't overexert the muscles, we don't overtrain. We try to reduce that as well. Okay. The main focus of the exercises, as I've been saying, is to improve the cardiovascular system, make sure that the boys get back from that lazy holidays that they've been having, and yeah, see where they are with their fitness levels as well. Okay. Now we're moving on to drill 3. Drill 3, as I said, is a modified drill. What we'll do is it's the same thing. So now, instead of doing half a field, sorry you guys can't see, instead of doing half a field, I'll set up a cone, 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 cone. So it'll be a square basically, okay? Square, square, okay? There'll be, as I said, 2 members here, 3 members there, okay? So they'll start there, they'll start over here, okay? So what happens is they'll have a ball, they'll have a ball. You use the ball as fast as you can around the square. Boom, 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 boom. As soon as they get back, number 2 goes. Boom, 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 boom. As soon as they get back, number 3 will go. Boom, 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 boom. On this side, same thing will occur. Yeah, what we're trying to do is we're trying to do it as fast as possible, but at the same time now you need to focus on also controlling the ball. If you push the ball too far past the cone, it's also minimizing time, and the focus of the drill is to get the drill completed as fast as possible. Ensure that your team wins this exercise so that they do not have to do the next fartlek. Okay, so it's a fun drill. It's also motivating. It pushes to have a competition battle with the people next to you, and also helps people with just to be more focused on exercise, because prior to this we've only been doing running, and that's the only thing that's been in the head. So this is something also to make them come back to a norm. Okay. Then we get to the cool down. So with the cool down, it's pretty simple. With the cool down, we do static stretches. It's a static cool down. So first of all, what I do is I set up again 4 cones. I'll make, set up 4 cones. They'll start here. They'll just have a slow jog. up until the cones are hit. They'll slow jog down, hands to the side, just relaxing, slow jog back up, slow jog back down. Then they'll go up, then they'll wait there. I'll get one of them to come to the middle, and then we'll start the static stretches. We make sure that we stretch out our hamstrings, touching down below, holding it for about 10 to 15 seconds. Then we'll make sure that we're stretching our calf muscles, our quads, our quad pulls, our glutes, because that's also been working quite a lot during the session. We'll make sure that we have upper body stretches, tricep, bicep, whatever it may be. And yeah, that's how we'll end off the session, making sure that all the muscles that we've targeted, that it's fully outstretched, no movement during the stretches, to ensure that obviously now that we're cooling down, our body needs to be aware that it's a cool down, it's not a warm up. So yeah, getting rid of that lactic acid out the body as well. And you're just preparing that recovery process for the next session and the next couple days of recovery as well. And yeah, that's about it for the session. I hope you guys enjoyed. Take note from this one, and till next time. Thank you.